but weep and moan. And I was in a tangle. I can't do nothing but weep and moan.
I was born Betty Deanne Sanders to Ola Mae Sanders and Shelman Sandlin in Pinehurst, Georgia on May the 28th, 1934. At the age of 11, I began to live with Lorenzo Malloy and his wife Helen. After I completed high school, I moved to Alabama. I wanted to attend Tuskegee Institute, but that Jim Crow South was far too much for me. I left there and I went to New York to attend Brooklyn State College School of Nursing. That's where I achieved my nursing degree as an RN. While there, a friend of mine came to me and said, "Betty, I'd like for you to go with me to hear a lecture given by the brother minister Malcolm X." But Betty, before you answer me, the brother is fine, and all of the sisters want him. I wasn't the least bit interested in that, but I thought I did want to go and hear the lecture. I went with her that evening, and when that brother walked across that stage, I sat straight up. I became interested, and I was very intrigued with everything he had to say. So I went back a couple of times, and the brother minister Malcolm X began to teach me about the religion of Al-Islam. A few more times, brother minister Malcolm X and I realized we had a lot more in common than we knew at first. We started to explore the interests we had in one another. Shortly after, I became Muslim because a lot of the things he was teaching me lined up with my values. I became Muslim and I immediately changed my surname to represent my African ancestry. One day at work, I received a call from the brother minister Malcolm X proposing marriage. I accepted. We had 6 beautiful daughters. After many death threats on my husband's life, we were at a lecture that he was giving. Our daughters and I were sitting very close to the stage as we watched my husband as he was murdered, assassinated, and there was nothing I could do. There was nothing I could do. You know, I still thank you, smell the gunpowder. I still hear the bullets as they ring out in my head. Please forgive me as I get myself together to finish telling you. But anytime I mention my husband's assassination, the smell comes back. The day just seems not to end. Shortly after getting our children back in school, I went back to school myself. I also began receiving calls and invitations to come and give lectures myself. So I did, but I received my undergrad in health administration. May I also add, I also received my doctorate in education. But as I traveled and gave lectures and taught, I befriended Marilee Everett, the widow of Medgar Scott Everett, and also befriended Coretta Scott King, the widow of Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King. We traveled around and gave lectures and attended many different events together, so that the media coined a phrase for us. They began to call us the widow movement. You know, it's so hard to capture everything about me in such a short time. I just wanted to give you a glimpse of what Betty Shabazz, first known as Deanne Sanders, who she was. I invite you, research me, find out everything you need to know. But I appreciate the time you allowed me to speak to you right now. Thank you.
I was in a tangle. I can't do nothing but weep and moan.